inaugurate, there's a cathedral. Did you know Mysore is home to one of Asia's tallest churches? Yes, it is St. Philomena's Cathedral. Situated at the Lotus Nagar on Ashoka Road, the St. Philomena's Cathedral is a place of worship that reflects the grandeur of Gothic architecture in India. Dates back to 1843, Maharaja Mumudi Krishnaraja Wadiyar constructed this building as a small church to serve the needs of the growing European population in the city. However, later it was expanded by Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV in 1936 to honor St. Philomena, a Greek princess and martyr. Architecturally, St. Philomena's Cathedral draws inspiration from the Cologne Cathedral in Germany, which showcases the neo-Gothic style. The cathedral's design includes a cross, the congregation hall, that is the nave, stained glass windows imported from France, paintings, that is the Nativity, the Last Supper, the Crucifixion and the Resurrection, altar and twin spires that rise 175 feet high, that is 53 meters, into the sky, making it one of the tallest churches in Asia. Additionally, beneath the main altar, there lies a sacred catacomb, housing the relics of St. Philomena, making it a sacred site for pilgrims and a must-visit for anyone interested in history, architecture or spirituality. Also, on August 11th, the cathedral celebrates an annual feast dedicated to St. Philomena. Overall, St. Philomena's Cathedral is not just a place of worship, rather serves as a prominent place to witness the spectacular architecture and spiritual heritage of Mysore. Travel tips. This place is open every day from 8 am to 8 pm. Always respect the rules of the church. Photography inside the hall is prohibited. So, just add it to your travel itinerary. The next one is a railway museum. Do you want to know about the glorious history of Indian Railways? The Railway Museum in Mysore lets you do just that. Located on Krishnaraja Sagar Road, the Railway Museum in Mysore was established in 1979 by the Indian Railways, famed as the second of its kind in India, following the National Railway Museum in New Delhi. It showcases the growth of the Indian Railways and offers a unique educational experience through its rich collection of vintage locomotives, royal carriages and rare artifacts. Besides, you can also explore the evolution of train technology in India and the royal train compartment once used by the kings and queens, along with artifacts from the old Srirangapatna railway station. In addition to this, you'll also find railway signals, lights and a mini battery-operated train for children that takes visitors on a short joyride around the museum grounds. Overall, this railway museum offers you a time travel experience through the history of India's railways. Travel tips. Visit here anytime between 9:30 am to 5:30 pm. Entry fee ranges from ₹10 to ₹50. Photography is allowed here, so don't forget to capture your favorite memories. At number 10, there's a fun-filled park. Are you an extreme fun seeker? If yes, then GRS Fantasy Park offers the perfect mix of thrill and fun, with rides that will leave you heart racing. Located on KRS Road in Mysore, the GRS Fantasy Park is one of the kind amusement destination perfect for a day filled with adventure, fun and excitement. It was established with the aim of providing entertainment to all age groups, making it an ideal attraction for families, groups and thrill seekers alike. You can enjoy here different adventurous activities such as Aqua Racer and Aqua Tornado, Pendulum Slide, Amazonia and Columbia rides, Wave Pool and Aqua Dance Floor and many more. Besides, this park contains top-notch facilities such as changing rooms, restaurants, locker rooms, gift shops and even conference rooms, ensuring that your visit is comfortable and enjoyable. Overall, this park provides an opportunity to experience the ultimate adventure while spending a fun-filled time with your family and friends. Travel tips. Try to plan to spend an entire day fully exploring all the rides and attractions. Lockers are available at the park. Always carry swimwear and towels for water rides. But remember, the park provides changing rooms also. The next one is an art gallery and also a palace. But what makes this spot so special? Let's dive into that. Located on Deshika Road, the Jaganmohan Palace Art Gallery and Auditorium is a part of the cultural heritage of this city of palaces. Years back in 1861, Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar III constructed this during the rule of the British Commission. Initially, the Jaganmohan Palace served as an alternative home for the royals, while the main Mysore Palace was under construction. Later, the royal family resided in the palace after the seizure of the Mysore Palace by the British. Moreover, the Jaganmohan Palace is one of the 7 palaces in Mysore and is recognized for its significant contribution to South India's art and cultural heritage. Besides, in the year 1915, Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV converted the palace into an art gallery, which contains over 2,000 paintings, numerous artifacts and religious motifs, murals, etc. However, as time passed, the palace was renamed Sri Jaya Chamarajendra Art Gallery in 1980 in honor of Maharaja Jaya Chamarajendra Wadiyar. Regarding its architectural details, it was built in the traditional Hindu style that includes a 3-story structure with carved wooden doors. Among all, the most notable is the depiction of Dashavatara, or the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. Today, this palace serves as both an art gallery and an auditorium that showcases the works of prominent Indian artists, including Raja Ravi Verma, Svetloslav Rerich, Rabindranath Tagore, and many others. In addition to this, there are war paintings, artifacts from the Mughal and Mysore eras, ancient coins, musical instruments, and a unique French clock with a soldier's parade mechanism. Overall, the Jaganmohan Palace Art Gallery and Auditorium allow us to witness Mysore's artistic traditions and culture closely. Travel tips. Photography is not allowed inside the art gallery. Try to wear comfortable shoes as you will be walking through the large palace complex. The next one is about a mahal. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to live like royalty? At Lalitha Mahal, you don't just visit a palace, rather, you experience royal luxury at its finest form. Located near the Chamundi Hills on Lalitha Mahal Palace Road, the Lalitha Mahal Palace was built in 1921 by Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV to serve as an exclusive guest house for the Governor-General of India. It was designed by the British architect Edwin Wollaston Fritchley and built by contractor B. Muni Venkatappa. However, it took 9 years to complete, and since then it has served as the second largest palace in Mysuru after the Mysore Palace. It also holds the distinction of being one of India's most luxurious royal residences. Over time, this palace was converted into a luxury heritage hotel in 1974 and is now maintained by the Karnataka government through jungle lodges and resorts. It showcases a blend of Renaissance, Italian palazzo, and English manor house architectural styles. The structure contains a central dome that mirrors the design of St. Paul's Cathedral, double columns, and a lobby. The interiors show the Italian marble staircases, Belgian crystal chandeliers, Persian carpets, and cut glass lamps. Notable features include the grand ballroom with high domed ceilings, a viceroy room, a banquet hall, a dancing floor, and stained glass windows. Also, you can find here a swimming pool and other modern facilities. Overall, this palace will give you a royal luxurious accommodation while exploring the royal heritage, architecture, and history of Mysore. Travel tips. This place is open from 8:30 am to 6 pm for visitors. Hotel guests have access to the extended hours. Photography is allowed here, but be mindful of restricted areas and the privacy of the guests. Next is the Melody World Wax Museum. Located on Chamundi Hill Road, the Melody World Wax Museum was created with a vision to pay a tribute to musicians worldwide. In the year 2010, an IT professional, Sriji Bhaskaran, founded this place with his wife, Reena, who also manages this unique museum using sophisticated computer technology. Furthermore, the Melody World Wax Museum is renowned for housing the largest collection of musical instruments in Karnataka. It contains over 300 musical instruments from India and across the globe. making it a one-of-the-kind experience for music lovers. It also holds about 110 life-size wax statues, each depicting a different genre of music and culture. This museum is divided into 19 galleries, each with a specific musical theme including Indian classical, Chinese, Punjabi Bhangra, tribal, jazz, rock and more. Overall, this place provides you with an opportunity to explore the evolution of music through time, while showcasing everything from traditional tribal instruments to modern rock setups. Travel tips. Always carry a camera, but the charges for still photography range from ₹10 to ₹30. This museum is open from 9:30 am to 7 pm. Next, move to Ranganathittu Bird Sanctuary, where chirping birds and the calm flow of the Kaveri River will fill your mind with immense peace and calmness. Yes, Ranganathittu Bird Sanctuary, also known as the Pakshi Kashi of Karnataka, is located on the bank of the river Kaveri. The history of this place is quite inspiring, as the bird sanctuary was declared a protected area in 1940 for the efforts of Dr. Salim Ali, a renowned ornithologist. Dr. Ali observed the region's significance as a nesting site for birds and convinced the then Maharaja of Mysore to protect the sanctuary. The island where the birds nest was formed after a dam was built on the Kaveri River between 1645 and 1648. Today, Ranganathittu appears as the largest bird sanctuary in Karnataka and was also declared a Ramsar site in February 2022, emphasizing its ecological importance. This place possesses over 170 bird species, including migratory birds from regions as far as Siberia, North America, and Australia. Overall, this place allows you to explore different species of birds while boating on the lake, making it a perfect location for the bird watchers and nature lovers. Travel tips. Try to visit early in the morning for a tranquil experience and better chances of spotting birds. Always carry binoculars and a good camera to capture the scenic beauty and diverse wildlife. Avoid loud noises so as not to disturb the birds or the animals. Finally, we've covered the top 14 places to visit in Mysore in our Part 2 Mysore Travel Guide. Be sure to check out these spots on your next trip to Mysore. And if you've been inspired by this guide, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. And drop a comment to let us know which destination you are most excited to visit. Safe travels and see you in our next video.